Hello, this is another Mount Unlimited video back with another comic reading. 1st of January, if it reaches 100 views, I will make another one. Then you have to wait till February if either that fails, or if that doesn't make 100, or this one doesn't. Anyway, wait, if this one doesn't. Anyway. Today we're going to read Batman and Robin, the first Batman, in my Batman annual from 1968. In honoured space in the Batcave's famed trophy room hangs a strange yet oddly familiar garb, the costume of another Batman. Impossible, you say. Bruce Wayne is the one and only. He, the Batman. The original Batman. Well, he is and he isn't. Read on and you'll learn the astonishing answer to this paradox. Read on and you'll learn the inside story of the first Batman. There it is, Robin, the costume of Batman who fought crime even before Batman as a crime fighter. Made by Bob Kane, most likely not made by Bob Kane. One day, as Bruce Wayne and his young ward Dick Grayson cleaned out their attic, Bruce, look, I must have touched a hidden spring in your father's old desk, a secret drawer, and there's something inside it. To his surprisement, Bruce withdraws a fantastic garment. It's a kind of Batman costume. Dick, I think I've seen this costume before, of my father, long ago. But that's impossible. I was the first Batman. I adopted the first Batman costume years after I saw my parents get killed by a robber. That means he was a Batman before you? Maybe I've said it the wrong way around. Yeah, I think Dick says it first, then it's Bruce. Then that means that he was the Batman before you, but that's impossible. I was the first Batman. I adopted the first Batman costume years after I saw my parents killed by a robber. Bruce thought well back to when he was a boy and made a promise to the memory of his parents. I vowed that I'll dedicate my life to bring your killers to justice and to fight all crime. As years passed, Bruce mastered scientific criminal investigation, trained his body to athletic perfection. One night, he was last ready for his chosen career, but he needed a disguise that would strike terror into criminals' hearts. A bat! It's floating in the window. It's like an omen. I shall become a bat. A Batman! Years passed and Batman never gave up his search for the killer. Then one day, while investigating a criminal called Joey Chill, it's the man who killed my parents. He's older now, but I could never forget that face. If you don't know who, originally Joe Chill was originally known as Joey Chill, for Joseph Chilton. Moving forward. But, ironically, Joey Chill was shot down by his own other mobsters who had a grudge against him. He's dead. His crimes finally caught up with him. This, then, was the origin of Batman, and how could his father have been Batman before him? Look, here's something else in the drawer. I can of movie film and a diary. let's look at the film first. I'll set up the projector. Soon the two viewed an episode from the past. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the theme of this year's Masquerade Ball is flying creatures. And our first prize for the best flying creatures costume goes to Dr. Thomas Wayne for his Batman costume. My father. Suddenly, we figured there'd be a Doc in this crowd. Come on, Doc, we need you. Make it snappy. You can't threaten me and a boy, Dad. Better come alone, Doc, or somebody sure is going to get hurt. I have no choice. Here the movie abruptly ends. At least the movie told us why your father wore a Batman costume. Listen to what this diary says. Tonight, Martha and I are going to the annual Masquerade Ball. Our little boy seems fascinated by my costume. Gee, Dad, I wish I could wear a suit like that. I'll save it for you, Bruce, to wear when you grow up. Dick, when that bat flew into my room, I must have prodded my subconscious memory of my father's costume. And I realized I adopted a Batman costume because I remember father wearing one. Reading on, Bruce Wayne learns what happened and after the hoodlums took his father from the ball. The government took me to an old warehouse where their boss was hiding. We're Lew Moxon, you're Lew Moxon, the bank robber. The police are after you. Yeah, one of them winged me. Want you to remove the slug. I knew that once I removed the bullet, Moxon revealed would never let me live to reveal where about to the police. I've got to do something, but what? I suddenly hooked one foot round Moxon's chair, and what? That left only two hoodlums to deal with. I'll let the police take over from here. Wow, even though he didn't have any training in fighting crooks, your father pulled a typical Batman stunt. My father was quite a guy. The diary continues. As his trial, Moxon was sentenced to 10 years for armed robbery. You did this to me. I'll get you for this, Wayne. I'll get you. 10 years rolled by. I'd invested my savings wisely and became wealthy. I almost forgotten Moxon until today. Moxon, free? Yeah, I served my 10 years and I'm in jail where you put me. I swore I swore I would get you and I will. But I'm too smart to do it myself. The police would arrest me on suspicion fast. I'll get someone else to do it for me. Here the diary ends. This means Joe Chill was only pretended to be a hold-up man. Actually, he was Moxon's hired killer. Moxon must have ordered Chill not to kill me too, so I'd be alive to testify that my parents were killed by a robber. Gosh, Bruce, Moxon used you as his alibi. He used me as a cover-up for his deliberate murder of my parents. Put on your costume, Dick. We've just reopened the Wayne murder case. Later, the Office of Police Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner, I'd like to know the whereabouts of Lew Moxon. Here's his photo. I have it telephoned to every police department in the country, and when the information comes, Moxon is now in a billboard blimp business out west. Soon after, the sleek bat plane rages through the skies. Why did you have me bring along your father's costume, Batman? It gives me a feeling that my father is with me on this case. Hours later, at the destination, in Coastal City, two figures move like shadows towards the blimp hangar. But in the darkness, Robin's foot kicked a misplaced gasoline can. Clonk. Batman, Robin, get him! As Robin darts forward, heard a swinging bang sandbag treacherously fell on him. We got the brat. Batman will be easier to take down. Under the impact of four thugs, Batman is floored. But not for long. This'll take the fear out of all of you. Later, Lew Moxon, I'm charging you with the murder of Dr. Thomas Wayne. Is that what you're after me for? Incredibly, a smile of relief passes over the accused face. I've never heard of any Dr. Wayne. I'm even willing to take a lie detector to prove it. All right, we'll soon see if you are lying. Soon. Didn't you hire Joey Chill to murder Dr. Wayne? No, I've never even heard of a Joey Chill. Do you know you hated Dr. Wayne, but you swore you'd get him? I don't know any Dr. Wayne, and I don't know what you're talking about. Batman continues to hammer questions at the prisoner, and when the interrogation is over, see for yourself, Batman, the needle didn't jump once. Nobody can beat the machine, so he must be telling the truth. Helplessly, Batman sees Moxon released on bail for assault and battery. How could Moxon be telling the truth when he knows he is involved with your dad's murder? That's something nobody can forget. I think I make a phone call to Police Commissioner Gordon. Later, you say Moxon was in an automotive accident, right? After Dr. Wayne was murdered. Yes, he was injured. One day he wandered away from the hospital and nobody saw him after it. Robin, that head injury gave Moxon loss of memory. He doesn't remember my father or anything that happened before the auto accident. Golly, what we'll do now? Keep after him. He must be up to no good, like his men. Tonight, we're going to trail his blimp. That night, a floating billboard flashes sky-high electrical sign. Nothing suspicious happening so far. The blimp's called the SS Oil, or the Soil. I find that funny, but I don't know why. Suddenly, the electrical blimp winks out, leaving the dark blimp almost unseen against the night sky. Look, a man is being lowered to the penthouse, so that's Moxon's angle, using his blimp to pull sky-high burglary jobs. After settling his versatile bat plane on robot stabilizer controls, Robin, you go after the Man on the roof, I'll take the gondola. Like a hawk, Robin plummets down onto the quarry. Drop like I'm got to drop on you. Meanwhile, the Acrobatman trapezes across space, swiftly scaling the blimp. Rope ladder bursts into the gondola. Batman! The blimp's next stop will be the police headquarters. Later, after the prisoners are jailed, now let's pick up Moxon, but first, you'd better change it into the spare Batman costume. The last scrap really shredded is this one. Oh, I forgot to pack a spare. Say, how about wearing your father's costume? Yes, it would be appropriate. It'll be almost as if Dad were arresting Moxon. Later, alone in his office, Moxon looked up, a grim figure framed in his doorway. Who? That costume. I've seen it before, long ago. I'm beginning to remember a doctor, Dr. Wayne. He wore that costume. Great Scott. What? I didn't realize the shock of seeing this costume would jar Moxon's memory. Go away from me. You're dead. I had Joe. She'll kill you. Leave me alone. Fear-ridden Moxon wrenches open a side door and rushes out of the night. He come back to haunt me. I've got to get away. Get away. Moxon, look out for the truck. For that truck. A screech of brakes, a cry, and Moxon's career of violence ends in violence. I wanted to take him alive, but stand trial for his crimes, but his own guilt convicted him. Soon after, a costume occupies a honored space in Batman's cave, Eve's trophy wall, for the Wayne murder case. Case finally solved by the costume once worn by the first Batman. The end. Next time in my Batman annual, it's Batman and Robin and the second Boy Wonder. So be hyped for that. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Hope to see you again, and goodbye. Bye.